Alright. We are back, and we are continuing with I Am Setsuna. We have just made it to the point where we can go to the final dungeon, which means, of course, that there's a lot of side exploration things that have opened up. Last we left, we were collecting all of the locked chests that we had been passing by throughout the game since we finally got the ability to open them. So, let's continue with that. Which I did look up how to find Niv Island. I have no idea how I couldn't find it when I was looking around. It's right here. It's like, I guess I just circled around it and never quite found it. So there's 3 chests here. One in the port, one in the town, and then one in the woods area. Which the woods area also has a couple enemies that we need to do Astral Bloom on to kill.
行くぞ。準備は完了した。かかれ。終わりだな。無益な戦いは避けたいのだがな。
先を急ぎましょう。
無益な戦いは避けたいのだがな。
戦いの流れを作る。先を急ぎましょう。
It looks like from same species. The only thing that changes is the the rare drop. Looks like all the other ways of killing them drop the same thing, just from the same color palette of the enemy. Alright. So next one would be the Fridging. I'm pretty sure we did Fridging Caves last time. Gave us the Intuitive Heart. Let's double check and see if someone has that equipped to see if I went there or not. Yep, so we definitely went to the Fridging Caves. So now we need the Fridging Heights. That's Magna Valley, it's not where I want to go. I want to go to Fridging Heights, which is maybe on the other side here? There we go. So there should be 2 in here.
すぐに片付けるぞ。力を合わせて決めるわ。
一撃で仕留める。
先追いすぎましょう。すぐに片付くぞ。力を合わせて決めるわ。
我が槍の前に敵はない。
任務を遂行
行くぞ。
力を貸すとし
帰るわ。戦いの流れを作る。
よし。
はい。
ふっ
イエス。先を急ぎましょう。
無益な戦いは避けたいのだがな。
ここで終わるわけにはいかない。
帰るわ。
我らの連携を解くとみよ。
終わりだな。任務を遂行する。ここで終わるわけにはいかない。
帰るわ。戦いの流れを作る。
やるぞ。
はい。
行くぞ。
ここで終わるわけにはいかない。
感謝する。我らの連携を解くとみよ。我が槍の前に敵はない。
$36 MP. That's actually pretty expensive.
「油断しない」
やるぞ。
戦いの流れを作る。
終わりだな。早く終わらせるぞ。一気に型をつける。これぐらいでやられる俺じゃないぜ。
That's the first one. The next one is a talisman. And then after that, we can actually go to the last dungeon because the only other ones are in there.
早く終わらせる。行くぜ。一気に型をつける。これぐらいでやられる俺じゃないぜ。敵さんのお出ましだぜ。負けるわけにはいかないんでね。
先を急ぎましょう。
戦のお出ましだぜ。負けるわけにはいかないんでね。
先を急ぎましょう。
戦のお出ましだぜ。
はい、
行くぜ。
I haven't seen this one, so let's go ahead and try it out.
負けるわけにはいかないんでね。いかねえぜ。これぐらいでやられる俺じゃないぜ。
Alright, so that's the only ones in here. Oh wait, no, I still need to do the ruins. The last ruins where we found the ship. There were 2 in there.
一丁蹴散らしてやるか。
一気に型をつ
け先を急ぎましょう。
戦のお出ましだぜ。これがあうんの呼吸というやつだ。これぐらいでやられる俺じゃないぜ。
I'm pretty sure I was using Astral... Yeah, because when I got the ruins, I already had Julian, I had Astral Bloom, so I did all the ones in there already. Seeing as how both of the combos are with you, I can go ahead and put him in the front. Okay, so now we're going back to the Magnus Valley so that we can go into the ruins, get the 2 out of there. And then we're good to go to the final area, the final dungeon. there should be in area 2 and area 3. There should be a box. All around all allies nullifies all magical attacks. Special damage to all enemies near target. All allies worth 20% as MP. All consuming explosion that causes special damage, ignoring 50% of defense. Actually, I really probably what I need off these guys is the debuff kills. So I probably should be using Blow Beat. Ooh, and I've got a triple. Okay. Didn't get a status effect on them.
早く終わらせ
行くぞ。
これで戦況を変えてやる。
Still
我が
no
槍の前
debuff
に敵
kill.
はない。心してかかれ。
よし。
好きで。
一気に型をつける。終わりだな。
Finally got a debuff kill on the snakes. I don't think I got one on the bird though.
敵さんのお出ましだぜ。これがあうんの呼吸というやつだ。終わりだな。
Now where the hell is the chest?
無益な戦いは避けたいのだがな。
負けるわけにはいかないんでね。これぐらいでやられる俺じゃないぜ。
There it is. Alright, so that's the first one. So now we got a talisman in the third area. And then we can backtrack out.
一丁蹴散らしてやるか。これがあうんの呼吸というやつだ。
Alright, got the debuff
我
kill
が
on
槍の
those.
前に敵はない。
At least one debuff kill on them.
我らの連携を解くためよ。
やるぞ。あ。負けるわけにはいかないんでね。これぐらいでやられる俺じゃないぜ。敵さんのお出ましだぜ。これがあうんの呼吸というやつだ。
私に貫けぬものはない。
やるぞ。
あ、行くぞ。
負けるわけにはいかないんでね。よし、行くぜ。 これで戦況を変えてやる。終わりだな。早く終わらせ
行くぞ。
これが阿吽の呼吸というやつだ。これぐらいでやられる俺じゃないぜ。
Okay, that's the way out. Or way to the next floor, actually. There it is. Boosts ATP speed. Tempted to give that to the healer. Alright, now to make our way back out.
我が槍の前に敵はない。無益な戦いは避けたいのだがな。
これがあうんの呼吸というやつだ。終わりだな。
Oh, right. I gotta switch this back.
Kokoroshite
やるぞ。負けるわけにはいかないんでね。終わりだな。
心してかかる。
やるぞ。一気に型をつけ。終わりだな。
心してかかれ。
よし。これで戦況を変えてやる。これぐらいでやられる俺じゃないぜ。
無益な戦いは避けたいのだがな。
一気に型をつけ。終わりだな。
Damn it, which way is out? As long as I keep going down or south, I should eventually find my way out.
無益な戦いは避けたいのだがな。
これがあうんの呼吸というやつだ。終わりだな。早く終わらせ。
行くぞ。
一気に型をつけ。これぐらいでやられる俺じゃないぜ。任務を遂行する。一気に型をつけ。
我が槍の前に敵はない。
Alright, so that's all the chests that we can find for now. Rest are on the last area. So let's turn in all these materials, see if we possibly got any new things we can buy. That's a new one. Okay. So that's the party I'm probably going to be using. Let's go ahead and check out their triple text just so I can set them up. Okay, so the group that I'm looking at is Am Setsuna, and Nadir. So, wall, insight, and impenetrable. Okay, so I need impenetrable defense on Nadir, because both of his involve that one. Okay, I have impenetrable defense on him. And then wall on Nadir. What can I give up for that? Then Insight and Holy Light on Setsuna. I don't think she has Holy Light, so I'll have to go with Insight. Okay, so Peerless Power is just like a huge buff. Almighty Aura is the one that actually does damage. So how do I get Holy Light? I think that might be her side quest move. Which means we have to get through most of the final dungeon before we can attempt it. That's fine. Actually, while we're at it, might as well up everybody else's. Alright, let's go to the final dungeon. So these are the last lands, our journey's final destination. We're here at last. Indeer, you kept your promise to me, didn't you, Indeer? Now it's my turn. I'm going to fulfill my duty. Shouldn't push yourself, Julien. Do not worry, I am fine. Is it the great power you said you could sense here? Something inside these lands, ain't there? For many years, the sacrificial pilgrimage have brought peace to the whole land. Which means, in order for that to happen, something has been taking place here in exchange for those sacrifices. Learning the truth behind that shall also reveal the truth behind my kingdom's fall. I shall find out what dwells here with my own eyes.
すぐに片付けるよ。
我らの連携を解くとみよ。
邪魔をしないで。できるの。
行くぞ。
戦いの流れを作る。
我が槍の前に敵はない。無益な戦いは避けたいのだがな。
力を合わせて決めるわ。天の加護。
Alright, so those are super versions. So, can't fuck with those.
いの流れを作る。
この式で
できる。戦いの流れを作る。
このくらいなら私でも平気だよ。
Okay, so for both of those, I just need exact kill and debuff kill, which debuff kill I can get with the Really? Another one? There's two super monster versions on this map?
みんなの思いを力に。
これぐらいでやられる俺じゃないぜ。
Something I need to talk to you about, everyone. From here on, Ain't about to try to tell us you're gonna go the rest of the way alone, are you? Come on, we come this far together. You can't start being all polite now. Deer's right. We didn't come this far for you to start worrying about your head now, alright? Exactly. You can't really just wander off on your own separate ways from here anyway. Thank you, everyone. Will you stay with me until the final moment? Thank you, Indir. Sorry to interrupt this movie little scene, but the rest of us are all coming as well, aren't we? Right? Aren't we? Thank you, Indir. Thank you, everyone. So let's turn around and see if we can get a Astral Bloom kill on that thing. No matter. It's just that standing here in the ancient royal capital like this is somewhat moving. My late mother also longed to return to this land. So your parents can rest in peace now, huh? Yeah, their daughter has returned to the royal capital. Yes, indeed. Enough sentiment. Let us hurry on. Our journey is not over yet. Also, there should have been a locked chest out here that I think I missed. So I've got everything but its rare drop.
やるぜ。これで戦況を変えてやる。これぐらいでやられる俺じゃないぜ。
ここでは負けられない。
あうんの呼吸というやつだ。
このぐらいなら私でも平気だよ。
敵さんのお出ましだぜ。負けるわけにはいかないんでね。これぐらいでやられる俺じゃないぜ。
Yeah, it said that there's one in the entrance, but I'm not seeing it anywhere. Oh wow. Unless this is the entrance, but...
これで戦況を変えてやる。終わりだな。 任務を遂行する。
いけるよ。
これで戦況を変えてやる。終わりだな。一丁蹴散らしてやるが、これで戦況を変えてやる。
このぐらいなら私でも平気だよ。
Damn. So these are the last lands. There are monsters everywhere you look. Hell, did all the past sacrifices manage this? There's a long way to go yet. The place where the rites are carried out is much further on. How do you know that? Been here before or something? Not that I suppose you'd answer that, eh? It's not only me who's been here before. What'd you just say? Nothing. Let's hurry on.
ここでは負けられない。みんなの幸せのために。
心遣いに感謝する。
力を合わせて決めるわ。できるわ。戦いの流れを作る。先を急ぎましょう。
敵さんのお出ましだぜ。これで戦況を変えてやる。
このぐらいなら私でも平気だよ。
油断しないで。戦いの流れを作る。できるわ。
行くぞ。
やるわ。
好きで。
やるわ。
好きで。
祈りの力よ、ここに。
心遣いに感謝する。我らの連携を解くとみよ。
このぐらいなら私でも平気だよ。
やるぞ。
力を貸して。
一気に型を使う。終わりだな。
みんな力を貸して。
これで戦況を変えてやる。
このくらいなら私でも平気だよ。
敵さんのお出ましだぜ。これで戦況を変えてやる。これぐらいでやられる俺じゃないぜ。
Alright, so let's go check the directions that we didn't check.
ここでは負けられない。
よし。
天の加護を。
一気に型をつける。これぐらいでやられる俺じゃないぜ。
Two different weapons for Kier. There's anything hiding behind here, is there? No. I was just thinking about my mom. I wonder what went through her mind as she walked along here. Do you remember your mother at all then? I was only little. Let's see. Yes, of course. It's strange. I can remember her warmth, her kindness. It's like our hearts are linked. I think they have been ever since I was born. Let's see. So she was a good mother, eh? Huh? What are you getting all teary-eyed for, old man? Oh, well, you know. Lost my old lady when I was little too, so... just, you know, found myself sympathizing with her. We're alike, aren't we? Yeah, well, perhaps.
一丁蹴散らしてやるか。負けるわけにはいかないんでね。
このくらいなら私でも平気だよ。ここでは負けられない。天の加護。
はい。うん。やるわ。戦いの流れを作る。はい。
これが私のとっておき。
心に変えるんじ
準備は完了した。かかれ。
先を急ぎましょう。
Yeah, none of these talismans so far have been as good as the ones that were in the locked chests.
ここでは負けられない。
あうんの呼吸というやつだ。
このくらいなら私でも平気だよ。
早く終わらせていくぜ。これがあうんの呼吸というやつだ。
このくらいなら私でも平気だよ。
早く終わらせていくぜ。これがあうんの呼吸というやつだ。終わりだな。早く終わらせて。これで戦況を変えてやる。
このくらいなら私でも平気だよ。
Are there two different ways up? Hey, Julian. Back when this was the royal capital, it was like the center of all civilization, right? It is said that at its peak, the capital was more magnificent than we can even possibly imagine. I see, but they had lots of advanced knowledge about life, too. Once you restore your kingdom, do you think eventually you'll get back that sort of knowledge, too? There is no way to say for certain, but it is possible. Way to extend your lifespan, eh? Find something, kid. Thanks. Once I've seen Setsuna's journey through its end, it'll be time for my own journey to begin. As long as there's a possibility, I won't give up. Of course, I concur with Indir. It's not as if there is no hope at all. Infected by the monster blood, my body and mind were almost turned into those of a monster. But yet, with your aid, I now stand here in the land of my ancestors. Once my kingdom is restored, wisdom of my ancestors, now scattered around the land, shall likely converge there. You are able to find the knowledge you seek. Rather than search alone, I would think it wiser to place your hope in the wisdom of many. So you'll help me? I am a little offended. Are we not comrades? Sorry, that's not what I meant. I never imagined I'd have a princess help me out. Thank you, Julian. It is I who must thank you. What sort of example do I set as a royal if it is I who am in constant reliance on my comrade's aid? Alright, things are looking up. Come on, let's go everyone. I'm going on ahead. So I need their rare drop. Everything else should be covered by the previous. Alright, so I'm guessing we got a boss coming up. I get the feeling I've seen this all before. I was walking along like this. You saw it in a dream or something? So you remembered. What I said was pretty embarrassing, wasn't it? What's that? Something happened with you and Endear? No, nothing. I just told him about a dream I had. Oh, right. Back then I thought it was a dream, but now I get the feeling it might not have been. It's a very strange sensation. Like a past experience I've almost forgotten, but not quite. Hey look, it's old Reapy Boy. So, you have arrived. Are too dangerous after all. It's him. I did not expect to find you here. My will is my master's will. My power is my master's power. There's no need for you to know that. Soon you will be dead. Everything will be destroyed. Why do you not fear total destruction? Why do you fight a battle with no future? I have no need for the future, for life. To fulfill my mission is the only purpose of my existence. This battle is inevitable. I will destroy you. Setsuna, was it? It is time to fulfill my promise. I shall kill you, last of all. Come on, just try it, damn it. How about I destroy you right this instant, eh? My dear, calm down. We talked to him, I'm sure we can get through to him. Of course we can't. Nothing's getting through this guy, right, and dear? Dear, I would advise against it, Indeer. To give her false hope shall only hurt her more. I understand that you don't wish to hurt Setsuna, but you, who have led the life of a mercenary, must understand. Some battles cannot be avoided, and this is one such battle. Setsuna, I can understand your wish to avoid combat. But let me say this. If you wish to accomplish your mission as sacrifice, we have no choice but to leave this man's corpse behind us. If you lose your life now, this entire journey shall amount to nothing. But one of us will be destroyed. That is our destiny. Soon you will know eternal darkness. Descendant of the sacrifice, guardian of the people.
守るために私は戦う。
よし。
天の加護。
すまねえ。ここが勝負どころだ。一撃で仕留める。やるぞ。行くぜ。
祈りの力よ。ここに。
さすがね
みんなの力で状況を変える。
かかってこい。やるぞ。
みんなの幸せのために。
一撃で仕留める。行くぜ。後悔させてやるぜ。あらよっと。
いけるよ。
行くぜ。
祈りの力よ、ここに。
ありがとう。一撃で仕留める。ざっとこんなもんだな。
What on earth is happening? This doesn't look good. What's going on? A tremendous amount of magical energy is flowing into him. Master of his. What's his doing? His sensation is the same power as that of the monster blood that took over my consciousness. Be careful, this isn't like any foe we faced before. Okay, Piccolo.
立ちはだかる者を滅するのみ。やるぞ。
みんなの幸せのために。
ここで終わるわけにはいかない。かかってこい。
これでまだ戦える。
わからねえぜ。よし。
いけるよ。
力を貸すとしよ
これが私のとっておき。
う。かすまね
みんなの力の状況を。
やるぞ。力を貸すとしよ
ありがとう。
う。
天の加護を。
ありがとうよ。かかってこい。助かる。やるぞ。
みんなの幸せのために。
かすまね戦いはこれからだ。かかってこい。やるぞ。 力を貸すとしよ
これでまだ戦える。
う。行くぜ。かかってこい。せえ。よし。
いけるよ。
一撃で仕留める。
これが私のとっておき。
さすがねえ。あ。黙って消えろ。よし。一撃で仕留める。
いけるよ。これが私のとっておき。
行くぜ。よし。
いけるよ。このぐらいなら祈りの力よ、ここに。
すまねえ。一撃で仕留める。行くぜ。やるぞ。いかねえぜ。かかってこい。一撃で仕留める。
いけるよ。これが私のとっておき。
ありがとう。よし。行くぜ。
いけるよ。
甘い。
祈りの力よ、ここに。
すまねえ。もう怖いものは何もない。ありがとう。やるぜ。
いけるよ。
これで戦況を変えてやる。やるぞ。諦めろ。終わりだ。
これが私のとっておき。
ありがとう。行くぜ。後悔させてやるぜ。やるぞ。ここで終わるわけにはいかない。よし。頑張れ。
みんなの幸せのために。
すまねえな。諦めろ。終わりだ。いかねえぜ。
Where is the real you? Where is your heart? I was created to destroy, to sacrifice. That is my only mission, my only reason for living. I have no heart. Then why are you crying? Do not know. Are these your emotions, or are they the emotions of the master who created you? They are not mine. But eyes are for my master to see, my ears for my master to hear. So your master feels everything you feel, and you feel everything he does. Is that it? So those tears are your master's tears. Do not know. But if they are, I wish I could have seen this world for a little longer. This beautiful world of falling snow. Wish I could have seen it for my master. Don't feel bad, Setsuna. We had to defeat him for the sake of our mission. Idea is correct. We still have a mission to fulfill. Let us continue onward, Setsuna. He was created too. Created to fulfill a mission. Turner. Alright, let's continue on. This is the entrance. It's like a hidden entrance. Close now, then. Yes, not long now. Let's see. Come on, Eterna. I think it's time you started giving us some answers. What is it you're trying to do, exactly? Dear. Alright, I'll tell you everything. Tell you everything, and then she ends the conversation. The last lands are protected by a barrier. It's there in order to contain an unimaginably vast power that lies sleeping there. A vast power? That's right. A horrific beast known as the Dark Samsara lies sleeping here in the last lands. Dark Samsara? It's a creature that was created over 1,000 years ago by foolhardy humans.
一丁蹴散らしてやるが。これで戦況を変えてやる。終わりだな。敵さんのお出ましだぜ。一気に型をつける。終わりだな。 敵さんのお出ましだぜ。負けるわけにはいかないんでね。
このくらいなら私でも平気だよ。
敵さんのお出ましだぜ。負けるわけにはいかないんでね。
このくらいなら私でも平気だよ。ここでは負けられない。
こんなあうんの呼吸というやつだ。終わりだな。
Probably not as good as what I got. Okay, that is specifically for putting fluxation power on a Sprite Knight, which is a little more advanced thing that we're probably not going to need.
これぐらいでやられる俺じゃないぜ。早く終わらせるぜ。負けるわけにはいかないんでね。
このくらいなら私でも平気だよ。
The Dark Samsara destroyed the kingdom that once flourished in these lands. Then the power that dwells here is indeed my kingdom's nemesis. Even now, as it sleeps, its unimaginable magical energy continues to wreak havoc. It is what brings the monsters into this world, and it is what will bring about the world's end. So you mean this thing's been living here all this time? That's right. The Dark Samsara lives on even now. You said it was sleeping, right? It creates monsters while it's sleeping. What's gonna happen when it wakes up? Will the barrier hold up? The barrier is still maintained today by the Guardian who first created it. Reminds me, once we get into a boss battle, definitely gonna need the MP regen. Where is it? I do have it. I could have swear I couldn't find it during that last boss fight.
で戦況を変えてやる。終わりだな。
みんな力を貸して。天の
これで戦況を変えてやる。終わりだな。早く終わらせてくぜ。一気に型をつける。終わりだな。
Nah, we'll just keep that one out.
任務を遂行ぜ。これで戦況を変えてやる。これぐらいでやられる俺じゃないぜ。
力を貸して。
これがあうんの呼吸というやつだ。
このぐらいなら私でも平気だよ。
So I'm trying to decide if I just want to go ahead and beat the game, or... because I know, like, this game pretty much apes the formulas from the old, like, Super Nintendo Final Fantasies, so, like, once you get to, like, the last boss, like, right before the last boss, that's when all the side quests opened up. I'm not sure if I want to do them or if I just want to beat the game. See the ending. Because the battle system is fairly simple. I'm not sure I feel the need to deep dive into it and min-max the hell out of it. But I am enjoying the story, so I might just want to see the ending and be done with it. The role of the sacrifices is to pass on their magical energy and life force to that guardian. So that's my duty. The energy and life force given by the sacrifices is what helps contain the creature. This has continued for 1,000 years. But we are reaching the limits of what can be done. The evil magical energy seeping through the barrier is already causing the monsters to change. We have little time left. So, Eterna is an energy vampire who is sucking the life from the sacrifices to keep herself alive so that she can maintain the barrier to that monster. At least that's what I'm gathering from it. I'm just waiting for next floor or so when she gives a big reveal, like, I am the person who is maintaining the barrier. Turn around, you bastard. Turn around.
ちょ蹴散らしてやるか。一気に型をつける。これぐらいでやられる俺じゃないぜ。
Okay. I must have missed a turn somewhere. No? Unless maybe you can press that button multiple times for different configurations. Yeah, that's what it was.
早く終わらせこれで戦況を変えてやる。終わりだな。早く終わらせるぜ。
みんなの幸せのために。
負けるわけにはいかないんでね。よし、行くぜ。これぐらいでやられる俺じゃないぜ。 一丁蹴散らしてやるか。
みんなの幸せのために。
すまねえな。よし。負けるわけにはいかないんでね。終わりだな。早く終わらせ。
いけるよ。
これで戦況を変えてやる。
このくらいなら私でも平気だよ。
Alright, this is where you tell us that you're the one who made the barrier. Sacrifices with high magical energy alone are no longer enough to stop the creature from awakening. That's why we needed a new solution. A last hope for the future. So we needed to reach that solution no matter how many times that meant repeating this. Repeating what? Guess not.
任務を遂行する。これがあうんの呼吸というやつだ。終わりだな。
ここでは負けられない。
負けるわけにはいかないんでね。終わりだな。任務を遂行。
いけるよ。
一気に型をつける。これぐらいでやられる俺じゃないぜ。
Okay. It's the first time I've ever seen that. Probably crap. Yep. Does boost drop rate, but I'm not really going to be farming this game. It's a nice game for what it is, but it's not something that I like enough to, you know, 100% to really dive deep into. I'm mostly just here to complete the story. Which so far has been decent. Just, like I said, I don't feel attached enough to this to like 100% it or really go deep into it.
それぐらいでやられる俺じゃないぜ。
I believe I remember seeing that was for Eterna. Causes special damage to all enemies, inflicts more damage the lower HP is. Now we're finally here. You finally arrived. I've been waiting for all of you. Alright, let's double check. See if this is the point where of no return or not. Okay, yeah, it's about to be. Basically, we have a boss fight, and then point of no return. Finally, we meet. Wait a minute, what? What? Why is there a fake attorney here? What is it, a monster? Don't worry. Put away your weapon, she's no foe. Really? You sure it's alright? We can trust you, right? Right? I am her clone. Her clone? I created Eterna using my magical energy. I am the time judge. I no longer recall my human name. Time immemorial, I have guarded this land, awaiting the coming of the sacrifices. Unable to leave here. That is why I created Eterna. Move around the outside world on my behalf. Eterna's role is to bring the sacrifice, Setsuna, here. That role has now been fulfilled. I came here intending to pass on my magical energy and life force to you. But if that won't change anything, then I want to change the future myself. I want there to be a future where families and friends can live together and laugh together. Then let us change it, Setsuna. Huh? You are special, Setsuna. You are able to choose your destiny. You, Setsuna, are our last hope for a new future. It is exactly as she said. It is exactly as Mana said. She saw hope in you. And she was right. Mom did? I believed her and watched over this last glint of hope. I have watched you grow and learn. Thanks to you, I am now ready to stake everything on one other option. Instead of sealing away the Dark Samsara, we shall destroy it completely.
Destroy it completely? Why didn't you just do that in the first place then?
If you fail, this land and all life in it will be destroyed. The decision to attempt such a fearsome battle cannot be made lightly. Yeah, anyone would get nervous if they had a decision like that weighing down on them. Now you must make your choice. Pass on your magical energy and life force to me as sacrifice, or to destroy the Dark Samsara. Which shall you choose? My mind is already made up. I want to know what the others think, though. And dear, are you really sure?
Might as well, right? After all this, do you really think we're good at checking out now?
If there is a chance to break this vicious cycle, then we must seize that chance. For the sake of my people, I too shall lend you my strength. Thank you, all of you. I feel the same way too. I want to change things, and to do so I must fight. Everyone alright with that? This time, it seems you have finally decided.
Finally? This time? All that stuff about things repeating, or whatever it was, took us a long enough time to get this far. Enough with the riddles, eh?
I have given you this choice many times before. To defeat our foe and bring the world into the future, or to avoid battle and leave the situation unchanged. Up until now, you have always chosen to avoid battle. But each time, the outcome was always the same, one of destruction. Each time, I once again wound back time. Over and over and over again, using the power of the Space-Time Sprite Knight. Space-Time Sprite Knight? That's right. I've traveled on this journey together with all of you every single one of those times. Although I'm sure none of you remember, of course.
What? I don't remember a thing.
Each time we chose to avoid combat, and each time was wound back once again. Does that not mean this world does not move forward towards the future? Yes, this world constantly repeats the same period of time. That is true. When time is wound back, no one retains their memories. Except for me, the user of the Sprite Knight, and except for Eterna. But very rarely, it seems distortions can occur, causing others to also retain their memories. That is likely the cause of your dreams, Setsuna. The cause of your sense of deja vu. Using the day of my promise with the previous sacrifice as a reference point, I continue to wind back time to that point over and over again. Each time, though, the events that followed unfolded in more or less the same way. However, this journey has been different. Rapidly changing monsters, the vanished land, the appearance of the Reaper, most unexpectedly of all, Indira's appearance. None of those things ever happened once before. Not once.
It's all a hell of a lot to take in all of a sudden. Got no way of knowing if it's true or not.
So this means you've seen lots of different versions of us, right, Eterna?
Yes, you were all different each time, though only slightly. Should I tell you about the other cures? No, thanks, I don't want to know. When I think of these 1,000 years that you've lived alone, it makes my heart ache. Thank you, but I am fine. I have simply lived for a little too long. Anyway, my role shall soon end. Huh? I want you to show me proof. Proof that you truly possess the strength to defeat our foe. Proof that you have surpassed me. But you can't. I must thank you. Starting with the appearance of Endir, many changes have come to pass. These changes appear to have also affected me. I have just remembered something. Huh? I have remembered my own name, and the name of the person I once loved. Although, of course, this was 1,000 long years ago. I'm glad to have met all of you. And come with us. No, Setsuna, you must face me. You must fulfill your role. And I must fulfill my role.
戦かる者は滅するのみ。やるぞ。叩き潰してやるぜ。やるぞ。力を貸すとしかかってこい。
みんなの幸せのために。
やるぞ。諦めろ。終わりだ。
いけるよ。
やるぞ。これで戦況を変えてやる。行くぜ。やるぞ。
これが私のとっておき。
すまねえ。一撃で仕留める。あ。やるぞ。
祈りの力よ、ここに。
一撃で仕留める。ああらよっと。やるぞ。すまねえな。諦めろ。終わりだ。
Thank you. I know you can do it.
ちと手こずっちまった。
What strength. I know you have what it takes to create a future for this world.
You're gonna help us out in the final battle then?
I have entrusted my life force and magical energy unto him.
Him?
In order to save many lives from doom, in order to create a future for everyone, your strength shall also be needed.
Damn it, you're still alive.
Wait. Are you here as our enemy, or are you...
I've come here of my own will. What's that mean?
When his physical body was destroyed, the Dark Samsara's control over him disappeared. I then channeled magical energy into his residual life force, thus resurrecting him. But he's our enemy. If he did become our ally, he'd definitely make a powerful one. Well, yeah, but I did not know if he, who cared not for his own life, would wish to be granted life again. I took a gamble on whether or not to resurrect him. Even if he has been freed from the thrall of Dark Samsara, we must still remain vigilant. We cannot disregard the possibility that he is still our enemy, and that he shall yet attack us. I am not your ally, but I am indebted to Setsuna and to Eterna. I trust him. If he is truly our ally, then a strong one he shall undoubtedly be. What should we call you? I have no name. You may call me by whatever one you wish. Fides. Very well. Thank heavens. Thank you, all of you. Please put an end to this long battle and bring this world into the future. Eterna, before long you too shall no longer doubt disappear. Please watch over them as long as there is life in you. Finally, I can sleep. Before you do, will you tell us your name? Utes, that is my name. Utes, thank you.
More than played your part. Have a good rest. What's this shaking? What the hell's going on?
Barrier is gone. There is no longer anything protecting the world. All we can do now is fight. So our enemy is this vastly powerful creature that's been storing up its energy for 1,000 years. This is no time for hesitation. We are this world's last hope, are we not? Yeah, I know.
Okay, so we've got a quick way back in here. Now the question is, let me get a handle on how long these side quests take to do, because I think there's one for each character. Nah, these all seem to be pretty damn long. Yeah, all these side quests seem to be pretty long, so let's just go ahead and finish the game. I forgot to save. Once we go through here, there's no turning back. Are you ready? Alright, let's go. So that's the Dark Samsara. This thing's the reason the whole sacrifice ritual started in the first place. That's right. That's what started everything. This power feels like I'm gonna be crushed by its energy. I'm not even close to it yet. What are those?
Parts of the Dark Samsara.
Those just plain old rocks, ain't they?
No natural matter can exist in this place. Dark Samsara's powers were broken into parts in order to seal it away. Now that power is being assimilated back into the being's core. However, it doesn't seem to have finished doing so yet. It would appear so. I can sense power flowing into the Dark Samsara from those strange rocks.
Gonna do something about them then?
Never mind the rocks. Shouldn't we be worrying about the monster itself?
No. If we attack the Dark Samsara, it may speed up the assimilation. If that happens, we will be at a severe disadvantage. Well, whichever one we go for first, we sure as hell better not mess this up.
Let's hurry. We don't have much time. Indeed was right. This is not yet the end.
Damn, lighten up. Once this is over, I'm gonna have a nice long rest.
I will. Don't worry, Fides. Plenty of time to think of something later. Come on, let's get going. We don't have much time. Whichever one we start from, I know we'll be alright.
Damn right we will.
I shall give this battle my all.
I am ready.
We'll get through this together, everyone. This is... Do you know that monster, Kier? Yeah, I know it. Same one that attacked my village a long time ago. My brother protected me and ended up getting seriously wounded. Never forgotten it. You mustn't let it see your weakness. Stay strong, Kier.
Feel a little nervous, Kier. You're welcome to sit this one out. Don't just leave the fighting to us.
You're joking, right? If I give up now, it'll mean I haven't changed at all. What would Tor think?
立ちはだかる
いけるよ
滅するのみ聞かねえぜやるぞ
連携して仕掛ける
よし力を貸すとしようありがとう行くぜ
天の
すまねえ後悔させてやるぜやるぞ
いけるよみんなの力で状況を変
後悔させてやるぜ聞かねえぜやるぞ
えるよみんなの幸せのために
すまねえな一撃で仕留める行くぜせえ聞かねえぜ行くぜ
天の裁きを
諦めろ終わりだせえ
覚悟を見せてあげる。
ありがとう。俺に敗北は許されない。
Yes, take that. Well done, Kier. That was nothing.
Probably should have bought more ethers while I was at town. This thing again. Damn it. Ain't no coincidence this thing's the same, is it? The damn monster. Decide my heart to decide what you'd replicate, did you?
You know this monster?
Forgotten it. First time I accompanied a sacrifice, Nanase. Did battle in a blizzard with her on my back. This thing was my opponent. And I couldn't even get my sword through its shell to hurt it.
So it's a tough foe, eh? Think it'll be alright?
I'm not the same man I was back then. Anyway, I carry this sword for the sake of those I must protect. This journey has made me feel even more strongly about that. Leave it to me, and knock this thing the hell out of our way. Things got the better of me last time. I've come a long way since then. What's wrong, Setsuna?
Just now, you said the sacrifice's name was Nanase.
Yeah, sorry. Guess I never mentioned it.
Nanase was my mother's sister. You don't know my mother as well, do you, Nadir? To get back from here safely, I want you to tell me about my mother.
Yeah, alright. Guess I better have a think about what I'm gonna tell you then.
Alright. This monster. This is... Julian, what's wrong? It was the blood of a monster such as this that I took inside my body. In order to see my kingdom restored, in order to live on, broke even the gravest taboo. Left with no choice but to do so because of my own immaturity, my own weakness. That is what the face of this monster forces me to remember.
You ain't gotta remember it anymore, do you?
That's right, Julian. You have overcome it. We all know that. Setsuna.
Come on, forget about all that. It's in the past now.
Please, everyone, lend me your strength.
守るために私は戦う。おか
Really?
ごめん。
やるぞ。
You bitch.
もう怖いものは何もない。
ありがとう。
ここで終わるわけにはいかない。
ありがとう。これぐらいなら。
やるぞ。行くぜ。これで戦況を変えてやる。よし。力を貸すとしよう。すまね
みんなの幸せのために。
え。ああ。かかってこい。やるぞ。一撃で仕留める。甘い。
行って。
行くぜ。やるぞ。効かねえぜ。一撃で仕留める。効かねえぜ。効かねえぜ。
いけるよ。これが私のとっておき。
すまねえ。やるぞ。ああ。
いけるよ。
後悔させてやるぜ。一撃で仕留める。せえ。よし。あらよっと。一撃で仕留める。
私が倒れるわけにはいかない。
I do not regret having broken taboo in order to live on. If I had not done so, I would not be standing here now. Exactly. You wouldn't have met all of us. Turned into a monster. Stay strong, these things feed on weakness. We're stronger than we were then, and the others are all with us now.
Really?
Together, we've got nothing to fear. I understand that you wish only to raise our spirits, but we must remain vigilant.
She is correct.
Come on, cut it out. This place gives me the creeps. I have to put on a brave front.
Alright, let's go for broke. So here we are, finally.
Huh? That's strange. My body won't stop shaking. I too. The sheer scale of his magical energy must be making our bodies tremble of their own accord.
Yeah, me too, to be honest. I feel like my shadow's about to make a run for it.
Dear. You're right. I want to change the future. Everyone's future and my future. There's still so many things I want to do. I'm not kicking the bucket now. This vile foe, nemesis of my kingdom, destroyer of my homeland. To find the true meaning behind those tears, that is why I am here. Looks like it's finally time. For the sake of all those who gave their lives as sacrifices, we must put an end to this.
Damn right. Let's do this. Come on, bring it on.
Time to...
Let's give this last battle everything we got.
Oh, tell me that, old man. Future of this world cannot die here. And here, I'm counting on you.
やるぞ。
連携して仕掛ける。
Just canceled it on here.
行くぜ。
天の加護。
すまねえな。諦めろ。終わりだ。
みんなの思いを力に。
やるぞ。一撃で仕留める。行くぜ。効かねえぜ。
いけるよ。
やるぞ。
祈りの力よ。ここに。
上がってこい。一撃で仕留める。行くぜ。効かねえぜ。
祈りの力よ。ここに。
よし。一撃で仕留める。
祈りの力よ。ここに。
すまねえ。行くぜ。あらよっと。やるぞ。マジか。
天の加護。
すまねえな。諦めろ。終わりだ。あ。
これぐらいなら。
俺はまた。
みんなの思いを力に。
助かっ やるぞ。諦めろ。終わりだ。
いけるよ。天の加護を。
ありがとう。やるぞ。
いけるよ。祈りの力よ、ここに。
すまねえ。戦いはこれからだ。ありがとう。やるぞ。よ
いけるよ。
後悔させてやるぜ。
みんなの幸せのために。
すまねえ。諦めろ。終わりだ。ああ。よし。また。
祈りの力よ、ここに。
What the hell happened to the auto revive? How come the auto revive never triggers?
諦めろ。終わりだ。
天の加護を。
ありがとう。よし。甘い。ここが勝負どころだ。すまね
いけるよ。
え。行くぜ。
天の裁きを。
やるぞ。
これぐらいなら。
一撃で仕留める。後悔させてやるぜ。
いけるよ。祈りの力よ、ここに。
よし。あ、
いけるよ。
一撃で仕留める。やるぞ。俺に敗北は許されない。
What's wrong, Setsuna? You should be happy. One.
At the very last moment, as if something was reaching out to me.
I mean,
Like a feeling of intense rage and of intense sorrow. And they were definitely human emotions. Eterna. Long ago, long even before Dark Samsara was created, all humans possessed powerful magical energy. But at some point, their magical energy started to decline. And eventually, it was almost gone completely. People around the world conducted research into how to prevent it from disappearing completely. Although most of them came up with nothing, one kingdom produced striking results. It's a kingdom that once stood here, the kingdom of Julian's ancestors. But the kingdom's researchers were a little too brilliant, and they went too far. Came up with a horrific way of maintaining a supply of magical energy, a method of extracting it from living beings. As a result, most beings that possess magical energy were used in experiments. That's terrible. Never heard anything so selfish. Then one day, an innocent youth who possessed immense magical energy arrived at the royal capital. He volunteered to help with their research in order to save the world from its predicament. Using Sprite Knight, they amplified his magical energy and extracted it. Then they repeated the process over and over again. Then his magical energy began to amplify indefinitely and quickly spiraled out of their control. Unable to contain this vast, rampaging magical energy, the youth was destroyed. He became a mass of ever-growing energy. You don't mean that youth was...
Thing we just defeated now.
So the hatred channeled into me through the monster's blood was his hatred.
Sorrow I felt.
Came from my master's human feelings of sorrow. This can't be true. The Time Judge used all the Sprite Knight she'd been researching in order to seal it away. The kingdom was destroyed, but the entire world narrowly avoided complete ruin. As a result, though, the Time Judge became unable to move from here. So in order to maintain her life force and magical energy... That's right. It was a tough decision to make. But in order to keep the creature sealed away and protect the world, she had no choice. There was no other way. So the root of all this was the greed of humans, desperate to regain their magical energy. Because of that greed, my kingdom perished and the sacrificial rites became necessary. Humanity suffered at the hands of the monsters and the world was unable to advance into the future. It continued to play out the past over and over again, stuck in a constant stalemate. What foolishness. What complete and utter foolishness. Well, it's over now. We have to look towards the future. That light just now, was that?
So the Dark Samsara is still alive.
It's strange. I cannot sense its presence. You're not going to sense it, no matter how hard you try. It's no longer here. I mean, no longer in this world. Then surely there is no problem. No, there's a big problem. It's escaped to the past. It's planning on changing the flow of time.
Escape to the past? What do you mean?
Dark Samsara sent itself back in time. It managed to avoid the effects of time being wound back over and over again. It learned. It evolved. And there is no way for us to follow after it. Not at all. The space-time Sprite Knight disappeared along with the Time Judge. There's no way to go back to the past. This is the end. It's starting to collapse. The Dark Samsara are gone, this space is vanishing.
Damn it. There's some sort of way. We came so far. Damn it, where'd we go wrong? We did everything we could, it still wasn't enough.
So now, the world shall fall into eternal darkness. This is the worst possible outcome. The end has begun. I can sense it. Disaster has begun. Traveling across time? How is that even possible? Like we're out of options. I haven't forgotten. Remember our promising, dear. But this isn't the time. Tell me something, Eterna. How did the Dark Samsara send itself back in time? The Time Judge of Space-Time Sprite Knight is gone, isn't it? Powerful or highly emotional charged magic is said to leave behind a trail in space-time. The trail is a record of the magic used and also of its user's memories. It stays fixed in space. Time being repeatedly wound back must have left behind a very powerful trail of magical energy. Now the Dark Samsara has followed it back through time.
Can't we follow it as well then?
No, not just anyone can sense it. Even I don't have any idea how to do that.
Right.
And dear, can you see them? So you can. I can see them too. These rings of light. Rings of light? You mean you can see it? You can see the trail of magical energy? These rings of light were there throughout our journey, as if guiding us on our way. Now I understand why. They're a record of all our journeys together. A record of our determination, of our steps towards the future. How many times did we repeat this journey? How many times did we fail? No matter what, we always ended up together again. Here we are, after all. That's because the rings of light always brought us together. No matter where you were, I could always sense everyone's presence. Indir. So you and Indir have been able to see it all this time. Maybe you two really will be able to follow after him.
Really?
The trail is a record of the magic used and also of its users' memories. If there's a trail here, you should be able to travel across time like the Dark Samsara did. I require an incredible amount of magical energy to do so. But I'll do it. I know I can do it. I'll send you back in time. I believe in you, Eterna. I'm ready. I've been ready all along. And dear, will you come with me? Thank you, Indir. Looks like we're going to have to stake everything on these two. We need to hurry, before all hope disappears. I'm giving all my remaining magical energy to you two. I am sorry to be burdening you with this load right at the very end. You must return, no matter what. Please go. Go to him. I'm going to use every last ounce of my magical energy. And we're going to send Indir and Setsuna into the past.
Here, take care of Setsuna.
Setsuna and Indir? I'm proud to have spent my final journey together with the two of you. This is... Yes, I remember it all so well.
Oh, where'd you come from? You weren't on that last ship, were you?
You want to get to the village? After you leave the port, just head northwest and you see it.
Welcome, traveler. I am Raichin. I live here in this village. Beautiful scenery, warm people. It's a wonderful place, this village. Please stay as long as you like. Is something the matter?
Oh no, nothing.
You're not worried about the monsters, are you? So there's no need to fear. I shall protect everyone, even if it costs me my life. How unusual to see this many outsiders, though. Oh, sorry. I saw a figure by the falling snow monument earlier, you see. Oh, it tells us where we need to go. Ooh. He's an owl.
You don't mean, have you returned to your human form? Human form. Your emotions were channeled into someone else, and he cried. So why? Why can't you remember those feelings? Cried. If he can get back his soul like he got back his human form, maybe, just maybe. I cried. Help, 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 stop. Cried with anger, cried with hatred. I will never forgive humans. I can sense it. It's very faint, but I can sense his soul. You still think we won't be able to understand each other. And dear,
立ちはだかる者は滅するのみ。よし。
僕は誰だった？僕は怪物。
甘い。
寂しい。僕は愛されたい。痛い。みんなは敵。救いたかった。命、世界。
力を貸すとしよう。よし。
滅ぼす。必ず。なぜ？悲しい。僕を止めて。
甘い。力を貸すとしよう。よし。
Alright, the thing said not to attack him and just wait for him to finish talking, but it seems like he's finished talking. Okay, he'll speak 13 times, will only continue to use weak attacks. After this, attack him to end the battle. Okay. So I do have to actually hit him now. Gonna hit him, might as well hit him hard.
一撃で仕留める。俺に敗北は許されない。
Don't worry. It's alright. Yes, I'm sorry for not saying anything. I want to be close to him. I want to make up for all the time he's lost. He must have been so lonely, all alone like that. And dear, please destroy my body. I shall fulfill my final duty as sacrifice. Dear, I'm glad I met you. What's wrong, Cap? I'll bet most people haven't noticed a thing. Notice what? Dear and the others, they did it. Alright. I'm satisfied with that. It was a good story. The gameplay was I guess serviceable would be the word I could use. Nothing about the gameplay was bad, but nothing about it to me stuck out to where I liked it so much that I'd be willing to like really min-max and dive into it and everything else. Especially since the difficulty didn't really require it. It wasn't a hard game except for maybe one or two bosses that I had to slightly strategize around. And even then, not anything serious. But yeah, the story is the main standout point for it, and I've kind of learned over the years that when the story is the standout and you know, like I said, the battle system and everything else isn't anything that really propels you to want to do more, it's best just to finish the story, because otherwise then you end up going on side quests for, you know, 10, 20 hours, and it loses its urgency, and the ending probably doesn't hit as hard, at least for me. Also, I was really digging it. Like, it was very linear right up until the second to last place where you get the airship. Like, after the second to last dungeon, you get the airship, and then suddenly there's all this stuff you can do. It was very linear before that, and I was kind of digging it, and it felt weird to, like, suddenly there's all this stuff you can do, when as before it was very linear, but I guess that does kind of take after the older Final Fantasies. Now that I think about it, they were like that. I guess I figure if the game, to me, personally, if the game is gonna want you, like, have side quests and want you to do side quests, they should be more peppered throughout the game than just wholesale dropped on you at the end, right before you're about to finish. Because you get used to this very, like, constant flow of story with nothing interrupting it. That's kind of what happened with me when I played Yakuza 0, is that I wasn't doing sub-stories as they came out, and then as I got halfway into the game, I was like, alright, let's do these, and there was just a massive amount of them because I let them build up. There's the cover art drop. But it was a good story. You know, some games you play for the gameplay, some games you play for the story. I played this for the story, which is why I have no problem skipping the side quests and everything and just seeing it through. Unless the side stories, like the side quests, had, you know, more character development, which they might not. They might have, they might not have. But either way, I'm satisfied with this. I didn't go into this expecting to deep dive on it anyway. I just wanted a good little story to go through, and that's what I got. And like I said, the gameplay and battle system or everything wasn't blowing me away to the point where, like, oh, I need to stretch this out as much as possible. I actually need to get out of that mindset for everything about stretching it out as much as possible, because I got too many games to play. But how many? I'm trying to remember how many hours we put into this. This is day 5, so right now today was about 4 hours, maybe? almost, like maybe 3:45. We did 3 hours the first day when we found out that Grandi Extreme was terrible, so 6:45 plus 20, so like 20, little under 27 hours. So, yeah, good little game. I'm sure you could sink many more hours into it if you really feel a connection to it and everything, which, I mean, I enjoyed it, but I'm not like, I need this to keep going. But I guess if you do, it's probably got a lot more to it, because I understand there's like 3 post-game dungeons and side quests and a whole bunch of min-maxing you can do with your Sprite Knights. And then, like, yeah, there's just a lot you could do if you just really wanted to stretch this out, which I'm perfectly happy just seeing through the story. But anyway, that was our bridge game. I'm gonna try to think of the next one, because I do want to play short games in between the Yakuza games, because even a couple of days into this, I was already feeling the itch to hit Yakuza Kiwami 2. So yeah, I need to look into my list of stuff and set aside some other like 20 to 30 hour games. I just kind of picked this one at random very quickly when I needed something to play after I couldn't play Grandi Extreme for more than an hour or so. Man, that was actually giving me a headache how clunky it was. So yeah, I need to pick out some other smaller games, because I still got, 3, 4, 5, 6, and possibly Dead Souls if I want to do that. I picked it up when it was super cheap. I'm not 100% sure if I want to go through that one, because that one's more of a shooter. I'm not really a big fan of shooters, but I may end up just going through it anyway, just to get more of those characters. But anyway, we're gonna be where we stop for tonight. About hour earlier than we usually do. Next session will be Yakuza Kiwami 2, continuing the adventures of Kazuma Kiryu, and then another small game, then Yakuza 3, another small game, Yakuza 4, possibly Dead Souls 5 and 6. Basically just little small JRPGs in between them. Man, once I'm done with the whole Yakuza series, I might have to actually pick up a big JRPG to go through after that, like a nice little 100-hour thing. I might actually do Dragon Quest XI after that. But that's me thinking way too far ahead. So, again, that was I Am Setsuna. I enjoyed it, had a nice little bittersweet ending. Characters were likable, decent enough. Nothing wrong with the battle system. Didn't stick out as anything great, but it did its job. Got me through the game. Wasn't too tough. Basically all in service of getting the story across, which, if that's the way Tokyo RPG stuff is, that's the way I'll play it. I'll just go through, get the story, be done. And if more of them are like this, I'll probably like it. I've got Lost Sphere also. That may be the next one. I've heard good things about the story for Oninaki. But that's it for this game. Really enjoyed it. The story and the music. The story and the music were the 2 high points of it. So, thank you for watching. Yakuza Kiwami next time. Yakuza Kiwami 2 next time. So, until then.